gonna call this a NWA story. This is a story that happened to me when I was a child. And I want to share this story with you. I want to share this story with the youth. I want to share this story with young men that's troubled right now, mad and angry inside of themselves at the world and how the inside of them feel. I used to be an angry child. I used to be an angry person. I used to be, how you doing? Snag, AJ, come in. This is a story. It's a dark story that I'm about to tell, but I want to stick to the script, stick to the content. This is a thought. This is a great idea that I came up with. And an idea ain't shit unless you write it down, speak it out into existence, speak life into it, and breathe it into existence and keep talking about it. I want y'all to understand, man, I done been through a lot of things in life. But this is a story, man, that made me realize later on that God put his hands on me and protected me from a terrible situation that happened, a terrible car accident. One day when I was like 11 years old, I was in the premature stages of troubled, my troubled young life, man. I'm just going to say it like that. You know, Sometimes we can have a lot of words that we want to use. And then when we try to use them, our minds are freeze up from using them. How you doing? Push the like button. I just want y'all to listen to this story that happened to me when I was a child. I was like 11 years old. And when I was 11, I had the mindset of a 15, 16-year-old. I used to hang out with a lot of older kids. And so my mindset was a little bit more, faster than a kid my age, 11, 12 years old. Now this was like the premature stages of my troubled youth, of my troubled days, where one day I was walking down the street and a couple of friends of mine pulled up on the side of me. They had a crackhead car that they had rented. They gave it when I mean by a crackhead car that they had rented, that they found a crackhead with a car and they gave him like $100 worth of crack to rent his car for a few hours. And in the process of the few hours that my boy had rented the car, he had started to ride around picking up me, a couple of his friends. So before I know it, my boys had rode up on the side of me. And it was a guy named Drat, Pistol, Jeremiah, Gangsta Wayne. Drat was older than all of us. Drat was about 20 years old. Gangsta Wayne was around 17, 16, 17. Jeremiah was like 15. I was like 11. And it was another guy that got in the car with us named Marvin. Now, Marvin, out of all the people in the world, Marvin was not, really in our group. He was just a kid that was in our age range that when we had this little chill spot that we used to go to, and Marvin stayed right next to this chill spot. So he was real cool with us, but he really wasn't a street nigga. He didn't drink with us. He didn't smoke weed. He didn't do nothing. And so as Marvin got older, he started to jump off the porch. He started to hanging around, you know, Jeremiah and and Wayne. And so he started coming out a little bit. But he was a big nigga. Marvin really wasn't no street nigga, but he was a big nigga. And Wayne always used to, he used to know how to build it, manipulate a team, manipulate guys around him Wayne was a little young nigga, man, from Mississippi, young nigga. And it's funny because first he started out a vice lord, then he became a gangster. Then some kind of way, miraculously, he came a 6-0 Crip. Like he ain't never left Mississippi, but some kind of way he got put down on 6-0. And the nigga he was really like, he was a radical 6-0. Like, I'm from 60s, cuz. Like, I never forget. But this nigga ain't never been in 60. He ain't never been on Crenshaw. This nigga ain't never been. And, and I'm an LA baby. So when the nigga used to say he was from 60, I used to look at the nigga like, cuz, you was not from 60s. Like, but how you doing? Push that like button. Push Jesse. I'm telling one of my stories, man. I want y'all to listen, man, and pay attention. This story is for young men, man. Troubled youth, terrible kids, man. Kids that need to listen to this type of story because this could happen to them one day. And so, like I said, I was walking down the street and my friends rode up on me and they had a crack kid deuce and a quarter. It was a real deuce and a quarter. 1970. I want to say like a 1970. God damn. It just pulled straight up. You can't even park right there. Garage. The motherfucker pulled up in a brand new Chevrolet truck, blinding the shit out of me. I thought it was the police. How y'all doing? Push the like button. Get back to work, Gilbert. Jesus. Hey, blacks. Go back to Africa. Spectrum. To your black. You're too black. I can't see you. Spectrum. Those are racist comments. You cannot be just saying anything. Get back to work, Gilbert. See, that's racist, man. My name ain't Gilbert. Why do I need light? Y'all act like y'all can't listen to a story. I ask y'all to listen. I ain't say, look, I ain't showing y'all no illustrations. I ain't got no pictures to go with this goddamn story. I'm telling y'all a story. Would anybody like to finish listening to my story of what happened to me when I was a kid? This was an NBA story. And what I mean by NBA story is that the music group NBA, Niggas with Attitudes, out of Compton, California, they used to have a song that was called Gangster Gangster. And this song right here was a powerful song that influenced a lot of youth, black youth in the days. And we actually lived by the music of the song. So I remember when we was a kid, right? Like I said, I was walking down the street one day and a couple of my friends rode up on me in a crackhead car. And I'm like, nigga, y'all got a G ride, nigga. Where y'all get that ride from, nigga? Oh man, nigga, we got this, we got it from this smoker, nigga. Let's roll, nigga, let's roll. So I was like, shit, I jumped in the car. I never forget it. All right, like I said, it was already 5 of them in the car. It was Jeremiah, Pistol, my homeboy Pistol, and Marvin was in the back seat. Gangster Wayne, Drat, and me was in the front seat. So it was 6 of us. We G riding in a G ride. It was a 1972 Buick Electra photo. The windows come all the way down in that big motherfucker. It was a big goddamn G ride, like 1972 Buick Electra, deuce and a quarter. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. How did them weak ass old school songs influence? Man, let me tell you how old school songs and music and movies influence us as youth. Do you remember when Heat, Heat, the movie Heat came out? Back then, Los Angeles in the early 90s, Los Angeles was the bank robbery capital. And my cousin and his homeboys and friends was bank robbers. They would, if they didn't rob banks, they rode around and robbed liquor stores and people and anything, Domino's, Pizza Hut, whatever they can get their hands on. And they used me as a decoy because I was a kid to get to through some of the doors. Like one time we had stopped this Domino pizza guy and we jacked his ass for the Domino sign for the light. And we took the little pizza bag and the pizza that he had in his car. And my cousin put the damn light on his car. And we pulled up to the Domino's from behind, and he had me stand at the door, ring the doorbell with the bag in my hand. And when the people looked outside and seen the kid with the bag in their hand and they seen the car, they thought that I was the kid of the driver of the car, and they opened up the door. As soon as they opened up the door, my cousin come in from behind. He had like a sawed off goddamn AK-47. It was a short pistol grip on that motherfucker with a long ass clip. He came through the door on their ass, laid it down. Motherfucker, we had pizza. I think he hit about 22,000 in cash. I helped him count the money. Like it was on a Friday night, good night, that night where they make money, like on at Pizza Hut. Like he struck their ass about 10:30 at night, and went in that motherfucker and cleaned their ass dry. And he used to do that shit at liquor stores and all that shit. My cousin Woody he died actually in the midst of an armed robbery. Like he died with a shootout with the police. So and turned around, man. Like I said, he did that with me plenty of times. I want to say at least 20 times I went with my cousin Woody and we robbed some shit. Or I watched him rob some shit. Like, no problem. Like, for real. So I was a kid. I think I was like 9 years old when Woody used to take me on them robbing sprees with him and shit. So I was open-minded to some different shit. And because at that time my Uncle Woody was still dangerous. He was still in the streets. He didn't die to the mid 90s. But at that time as a kid, my cousin Woody was like one of the most gangsters motherfuckers to look up to. Like, so I never forget it. When I went to Mississippi on vacation. I was 11 years old, and it was summer vacation. I was I was in the fifth grade in California, and I was supposed to be going to the sixth grade. And this in particular year, my grandmother decided to leave me in Mississippi and let me go to school down there that year. And my great grandmother was the one that's supposed to enroll me in school. And I never forget it. Like I said, I was in the fifth grade going to the sixth grade. And when I got enrolled in school, my great grandmother took me to school. They told my grandmother, because of my age, there's no way I'm supposed to be going to the sixth grade. I'm supposed to be going to the fourth grade with the kids my age in Mississippi. And my grandmother, my great grandmother, she was like a third generational slave. She didn't argue with white people. She didn't say nothing. She just said, yes, sir. Yes, so you say he's supposed to be in the fourth grade. Okay, we'll put him in the fourth grade. Yes, sir. That's where he's supposed to go. Put him. And I'm looking at my great grandma like, what the fuck? Ain't no way. I ain't going back to the fourth grade. And they ended up putting me back in the fourth grade. And I was supposed to be going to the sixth grade. So just imagine how I felt as a child in the 4th grade in Mississippi, and they was doing ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and I was in geometry and algebra in California. Like, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? What kind of school is this? I never forget it. I was fucked up as a child. I'm like, man, what kind of school is they got me into? And so this one in particular day, man, like I said, my friends came and picked me up, and we was riding around in this crackhead car, G Ride. We had the music bumping. We was bumping NWA. Matter of fact, at that time, NWA was like a, they was like a hit fucking goddamn rap group. Like, you motherfuckers, they was doing they shit. They was NWA was the shit. Fuck the police. We bumping that shit, right? So we ended up going to the liquor store, and we was buying 64-ounce bottles of Old English 800. Back in the days, they used to have 22-ounce bottles. They used to have 40-ounce bottles. And if some kind of way, strictly for black people, they started producing the 64-ounce bottles. You remember the 64-ounce bottles of Old English? Yeah, Old English 800. So we was getting jugs of Old English 800. You know, we get 2 jugs, and it's 6 niggas. We passing that jug, going down the street, rolling fuck the police and a goddamn deuce and a quarter, right? So we riding around, we rolling up on bitches and shit. I never forget it. Every time we rolled up on a bitch would take off running. Like, they ain't trying to get in the car with 6 niggas. Like, fuck. And we was all like, fuck you, bitch. And we kept going, right? So I'm trying to tell y'all how music played and influenced us as children, because we was actually living out the music in real time, riding around in a G Ride, nigga, bumping NWA. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand what I'm talking about, where I'm coming from, where I'm going with this. Like, how you doing? Ice Cube is for drinks, not rap. And Ice Cube is a cold rapping motherfucker, man. That's one of the coldest rapping engineers that ever wrote rap from the West Coast. Get a man homage, get a man credit. The shit was good back then. Now you listen to that shit right now, you be like, what the fuck kind of dumbass shit they saying back in the day? But it sound cool. The words rhyme. They snap together. Snap with the beat. The shit was going good. Like, and it was influencing. Okay, I want to let y'all know right now. This is like a video. I'm trying something different. I'm telling my story, but I also have it where somebody can request to come in, and I want to talk to them in live person about my story. See, I want to start bringing people in to communicate with me. I don't know if that'll work. Am I doing it right? I didn't even get a chance to tell y'all about this in the beginning. But AJ, how you doing? Stick around, stick in. Who else is in here that I really recognize? If I don't recognize you, I'm not going to mention your name. But if you want me to mention your name and you want me to start recognizing you, I want you to come in, stick around, and donate to my foundation. You got to donate to me, and we're going to become great friends. The best way to start a relationship is with money, and we can be friends. Now, I want you to donate to me so If you donate to me, I'm gonna take this money and save the proceeds, and I'm gonna purchase some land, and I'm gonna build a homeless shelter. I'm gonna build a homeless shelter. I'm speaking it into existence. If nothing else, this year we're gonna take the first step, buy the land, put the fence around it, and I'm gonna open it up for boondocking. I'm gonna open it up for boondocking. If nothing else, I'm just gonna go out there with a goddamn with a rake and some and a hoe, and I'm gonna clean out some squares, and we gonna rent it out for boondocking and let people go out to the desert and ride they toys on our land. But that's what my ultimate dream, my ultimate goal is to, while I'm in California. And I tell everybody I'm in California, and I got a magnificent plan. I really want to help people. But I'm telling y'all, and I ain't trying to be funny about it, but it is funny because I'm doing it for a profit. I'm doing it for a profit. We gonna do this shit for a profit. And it ain't gonna be that much of a profit, but it's gonna be a lucrative profit. If we build it right, it's gonna pay off well. It's all about, capitalism in this world. We trying to capitalize off every opportunity that we can get our hands on, strategize to capitalize even more on anything else that we can do. It's all about capitalism in America. If you want to live comfortably and live great and help other people and be able to live above your means, you got to learn how to capitalize. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to build a community of people that want to capitalize with me. I want to build a community of people that want to invest into me to capitalize with me. So it's like I am more than just a man of words right now. I'm really trying to be a man of change, a man of, how do you say, I want to have historic meaning when it's all over. When life is all over with, when death call our name, I want people to mention my name for good deeds for years and years and years after my death. Like, you know, it's kind of hard in life to focus on trying to be one of the best men that God ever created. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to be one of the best men that God ever created. I want people to call my name, mention my name in a more positive light than Martin Luther King. You know what I mean? I really wish that I can do something so magnificent in this world that people will talk about me for decades and years. They would talk about me more than they talk about King James. Like, I'm trying to be the best man that God ever created to make people call my name for a lifetime. And they will. They're gonna be like, Mr. Snaggerpuss, Snaggerpuss, Snaggerpuss. I can see it, I can hear it, I can see it, I can see the vision. And every time God gives me a revelation, a vision, it comes true. It comes into existence. I keep telling y'all that. Like, and I'm not trying to, rule nobody. I'm trying to help a lot of people who can't help themselves. And then at the same time, reap the benefit of capitalism in America. Am I the only one? You think I'm wrong? You think I'm a bad man for being capitalized off of all my life, and now that I want to capitalize off other people and life itself, I'm wrong? I want to ask you a question. Are you tired of living on the other side of the spectrum? Are you tired of living with nothing? It's 2025. If you can't go to the car lot right now and buy you a brand new 2025 and come home with it tomorrow, are you tired of living like that? Because that's the way I am. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing things right before me that I can't have. And I work hard. And the people that I see that have it, when you ask them what they do, man, what you, oh, I sell drugs. Oh, man, how the hell you get, oh, man, you ain't even from this country. You got a brand new, oh, my God. How the hell this shit keep happening? And they said that, they told me when I was a kid that you're going to see a lot of things. A lot of people have things that you would never be able to have. And the system do that to suppress you and keep you down mentally, suppress you and make you feel like you're not worthy enough to have those things, and you won't even try hard enough to even get them. And that's what I've been going through as a man, trying to fight the elements of life, trying to build and have things. And even though I know I will never be able to have those things unless I can break through and conquer the financial hardships of life and be able to really win. Like, if you're not if you're not making over $12,000 a month in California, you're not living. You're not living. You're not even able to live, like, not comfortably and happy. You know what I mean? No, no, man. I know people making $7,000, $8,000 a month, $6,000, $7,000 a month, struggling in California. Yeah, life is expensive in Cali. That means you got to work 3 times as hard because the price of life is 3 times as more. So shit. If you don't understand that this is the type of state that you live in, and you ain't got the hustling ability to hustle harder, you don't deserve to be in this bitch. Like, but these niggas is, boy. The thing about life is, and when you really start living it, once you get above that other side, and you can play with, you can play with your taxes, and you can get you a mortgage, and you can build equity and refinance. And see, when you get to that point in life, you can play the field in the game like they play it. You just got to know you know, how to play your chips, manage and budget correctly, and save and invest. And boy, that's what they say. I wasn't taught none of that shit. I went to jail at 12 years old, and I didn't get out till I was 30. I went when I was 11, but 12 is when I got convicted for the crime. But I just tell people that, you know, me, man, my life. Every time I look at these brand new cars just ride right before me, I can't help but to walk into them and look into the windshield and see the insides and be like, damn, this is what a new car looked like. Wow, I wish I knew how it felt to be able to really have and drive one of these things. And I've been on this earth for what, 50 years, man. And the things that people have the opportunity to experience, to live, to have, to do, I would never be able to do those type of things. And do you know how I feel? Do I feel like I've been robbed somewhere? Do I feel like I've been neglected? Do I feel like something happened in my life that's so fucked up I can't even live? That's the system. That's the way they got it built. For most black men, that's why a lot of these niggas is on the streets. A lot of these niggas is feeding off women. Women is the head of the households nowadays. Niggas ain't got shit. Niggas can't do shit. They don't know shit. These women's doing everything for them and trying to help them, and then they'll build them niggas up, and they'll run off and leave them for a mud duck. Like, that ain't got shit. Like, it be like that, man. How y'all doing? Push that like button. You said I'm getting off right now. Okay. You used to run around with a bag on your head screaming, I'm an astronaut. Yeah. Struggle's real in every in Bama. Folk be system motherfuckers here. For real. They keep their foot on their neck, hold motherfuckers down. That's why I can't live in the South. I can't live around stupid people, man. I just wonder, when how can you just settle with life with nothing? Don't try to get nothing. Don't try to figure out, how can I get more? Where can I get it from? They just sitting there. Boy, go get a drink. Let's go get some liquor. Let's smoke. Where you get the money to do that shit at, nigga? Like, God damn, these niggas. I don't drink. I don't. I don't do drugs. I don't snort coke. I don't pop pills. I don't go to clubs. I don't hang out. I don't have friends. I don't. I don't do nothing. My biggest three addictions is buying food, paying bills, paying rent and bills, buying food. And if I ever got a little extra money, I buy some pussy. But I gotta quit paying for pussy. I spent a lot of money last year paying for pussy. I could have used that money at the end of the year. And I ain't buying no more pussy because I was fucked up last year. I was so fucked up I ain't had no money to buy my children nothing because I spent all my extra money last year buying coochie. I ain't buying nothing this year. I'm refusing. That's why I ain't even been to Walmart. 'Cause I'm scared I'm gonna throw a bitch in the basket and buy some coochie. I don't want no coochie no more. I don't want no coochie no more. If coochie gonna cost me money, I don't want it no more. Boy, when you get to the point where you tell yourself you don't want no more pussy, if I gotta pay for it, I don't want it no more. Fuck it. Am I the only one? Y'all don't understand what I'm going through, man. I'm so confused and frustrated right now. I'm sexually frustrated right now. I'm sexually depressed. I'm sexually frustrated. Like, goddamn. I ain't had no pussy since last year. Like May. May. Yeah. That's a long time, man. I done went through like 4 bottles of KY jelly and that shit ain't working no more. I'm like, goddamn. Now I'm starting to look at the bottle of KY jelly like I look at a bitch I don't want no more. I don't even want to fuck with no more. Like, damn, bitch. Get your ass up out of here. Like, for real. Like, I swear I'm fucked up right now. I'm for real. You get that fucked up. Like, god damn. You start looking at the bottle of KY jelly like, bitch, get your ass out of here. You need to take your ass home somewhere. Like, fuck. I ain't lying. I just need a pretty, fine, beautiful, sexy ass, big booty ass woman just to sit on my face. I just sit on my face. That's what I done seen about 5 girls this week that I said, oh my God, just sit on my face. Just sit on. My brother said, man, when you getting old as hell, you getting desperate. When you look at a woman and that's the first thing that comes to your mind, tell the bitch to sit on your face, you getting old. That means your dick ain't working no more, bro. Like, it might not, but just sit on my face, bitch. Like, god damn, I'm fucked up, man. Am I fucked up? No, I need to call one of my pimp friends over here. But them niggas want some money. I ain't buying no pussy. And they be giving me discounts and shit, but that shit be adding up in the long run. For real. I be thinking about it. I be like, bitch, if I give you $200 every time I get some pussy, and 10 times I done gave you $2,000. And that's what happened. I had a hoe that kept on sucking me for $200 every time. And it felt good too. She was good too. I swear, every time I looked down, I shouldn't have looked because that's when I really feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Because she sucked dick compassionately. Like, I was like, oh my God, you ain't never had a woman suck your dick with passion? My nigga, boy, you don't know what to say. Boy, that's a feeling. Woo, like, goddamn. Anyway, I don't want to talk about getting my dick sucked. I ain't had my dick sucked so long, it feel like it's done rusted out. Like, I looked at my dick a while ago. That motherfucker was ashy. I was like, God damn, my shit need to be oiled. It need to be oiled. The goddamn cocoa butter I put on my dick start to dry. It make my dick look ashy. How you doing? Push the like button. I ain't shit. It says Cialis. I don't take Cialis. I don't need no Cialis, nigga. All I need to do is see some titties and some open legs. When I know for a fact it's going down, oh, that bitch in trouble. I can fuck for hours. I gotta my sex drive level so goddamn high. That'd be my problem. They be like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Y'all owe me, and that's all y'all want to do is fuck, 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 fuck. Bitch, hell yeah, we trying to fuck, 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 fuck. We trying to fuck for our dick go out. Like, what the fuck? Y'all didn't know? Like, them young women, girl, they be thinking they get an old man and they just gonna give them some pussy and blow they mind and they just gonna go to sleep. Man, these old niggas like us, we trying to fuck, 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 fuck. We will fuck the breath out y'all motherfuckers. Like, God damn it, you gonna earn this $200, I be putting it on them for that 200. They got to really work for that $200 fuck with me. They they thought they were finna get it in 15 minutes and walk about it. Nah, little mama, I'm finna teach you. I'm finna put that grown man dick on you. And that be their problem. Then they start having feelings. They start catching feelings and thinking that we really like that's the way the relationship's supposed to go. Just give me 200. I'm gonna come over there and see you. Bitch, you know you want this dick. You come on over here though. I got you. And they come on over and they get it again. Then you find yourself in a relationship with a prostitute bitch, and she in her feelings because you ain't giving her no more money no more. This nigga ain't shit. Am I the only one? You said Cialis work good. I don't need Cialis. I just need some pussy. I tear the ass up, AJ. Boy, I am a motherfucker. A real motherfucker. That's my problem though, man. I'm trying to tear some pussy up till we get dry. I wet it back up, get dry. I pull out the KY jelly, dry up again. That'd be wrong with these girls. These girls be having some dry ass pussy, man. Ain't I? You know it get dry. When they snatch that condom off, you be like, oh shit, the hell? And you gotta pull it out the ass. You be like, God damn, pussy dry. Let me get this KY. Juice them back up. Get back in it. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all don't know nothing about that type of shit. I be talking too much nasty, freaky shit. But and I don't never get no pussy. I don't know why I be talking nasty like that. I don't even get no pussy like that. I used to get pussy like that when I was younger. I used to have to fight off bitches. I used to have to beat bitches, beat them off my dick. Like, no, stop. I want to suck it. Let me keep sucking it. No, stop. I want some more. I'm good. Like I used to have fight bitches off when I was younger. Now, boy, man, that's some terrible shit. When we get older, man, we start going through some shit. Especially when you get older and you ain't got a lot of money. Them bitches can smell that shit. They don't fuck with you like that. Like you ain't got no money. How you know? I can smell it, nigga. I'm like, God damn, bitch. You can't buy these bitches no red bottoms. They can smell it. They ain't fucking with you like that. They know I'm broke. They tell me, oh, you smell broke. Well, God damn, I'm trying to get some money. You don't see the potentials in me? You don't see the potentials in? No, you too old for potentials, nigga. Like, oh hell no. I bet you regret that now though. What you mean? Fighting them bitches off, knocking them down. Stop. No, I don't regret it. Shit, them bitches were crazy. They just wanted that cocaine I had. They were trying to suck for another line. That's all. They wanted another gram. That's all they want. That's what I ought to do. No, I can't do it no more. Every time I go to the Walmart and I walk down the bakery aisle and I see that baking soda, I stop. I contemplate. But then I tell myself, no, it ain't worth it. And I keep going. I just keep going. But don't never think that the thought I ain't never thought about it multiple times. Like I thought about it the last time I was at Walmart. I'm fucked up, huh? Coconut oil better sometimes. Man, no, it ain't. And then coconut oil. I heard that and I bought some. You ain't gonna believe this shit. That shit dried up in the bottle, nigga, and got hard. And when I really needed I really needed the most, right? And that was the only thing I had with that coconut oil. Man, nigga, I had to boil some hot water and put that shit back in there. Man, you know how long it took for me to get that coconut oil back, juice alert. It worked. It worked. But I fucked around and left it on. And it was real sticky down there. I woke up, my dick was stuck to my leg. Man, I had to soak my dick again with hot water for a minute before it came off. Boy, damn, I ain't using that coconut butter, that coconut oil lotion shit no more. That shit got sugar in it, dog. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Chevy on 26? Where the hoes at, nigga? Damn, you got 26s. You got some hoes, nigga. When I had my Escalade on 26s, I had hoes, nigga. Shit. Oh, fuck that. I'd rather buy a $24 bottle of KY. You got to get the Ultra Gel, the Ultra Glide. Yeah, that's expensive. Everybody can't afford that shit. I got the big bottle. It costs $24.99, $98 at Walmart. And they keep going up on it because of the price of baby oil shot up. I guess goddamn lube went up too. Shit. Oh, for real. Let me grab me some coffee, man. I need some coffee. We're gonna take a commercial break. All right, round two. After these minutes, I'll be right back. Y'all don't know nothing about that commercial. I'm drinking on coffee. Black coffee. No sugar, no cream. Cause P. Diddy, it went up. Baby oil. All massage oil. Yep. Hell yeah. Fucking with P. Diddy, everything went up, man. I went into Walmart right after P. Diddy got arrested, and all the baby oil was sold out. They had like 5 bottles of baby oil, like travel size baby oil left. And for any male gigolo, we know we need them travel size bottles of baby oil. Cause them baby, that's for like, you can get like 2-3 clients out of one bottle, especially if they under 240 pounds. If they under 240 pounds, you can get at least if they 240, you get like 2 good clients. But they like 150, you get 3 good clients out of, you know what I mean? You get about 3 good clients if they about 150 a piece out of one bottle of travel size baby oil. You can order that bitch down and hit her with that goddamn massage. I be massaging them. I massage women like them niggas in Africa. I put my whole body on them. I be rubbing their legs all the way down to their feet. I twinkle their toes and I be stroking them, and I be wriggling their toes and stroking their legs at the same time. And I be all up on them, and I lift them up and I get all up on them. I raise them, I stretch them. They love that shit. That I put it on them, and they can waste their 15 minutes on a massage. It's still 1,500 for 15 minutes. I go in there, I got my timer, and I turn my time on. Don't worry about it. Long you gonna get your money's worth. I always put a little bit over on my time clock, but I give it to them. You can get a massage, or you can get some dick. It don't matter. You can get wrapped up and ate up if you want it for 15 minutes, 1,500. Snaggerpuss personal services. I personalize and satisfying women. That's what I do. How you doing? Say I personalize and satisfy women. Yeah, I satisfy. Yeah, how you doing? What's your thoughts on yourself going to a massage parlor? I went to a massage parlor only to steal their moves. And I've been to a couple of them. And some of them ain't that damn good. But the ones that love you a long time, shit, that's why I get my extra satisfaction services from. And I always ask them, you can get a massage and you can get some extra, you can get some dick. Like you really want, yeah, you can get it. Now if you don't want it, now let me know, it's cool. I'd rather, just give you the massage for the 15 minutes. No matter what, you paying good for it, but you gonna feel your body gonna be tingling when I get through with you. You know, that's all that matters. As long as you got a satisfied customer every time and they calling back for more, that's all that matters. Sliding everywhere. Yeah, see, I'm little, so I get to slide all over there, especially when they big. I be having fun with big girls. I be all on top of their back, just with my belly and chest, just massaging them, and I be massaging their arms and legs with my body, and I be hunching on them and shit. They love that shit. And them big girls, oh yeah. See, you gotta know how like I feel. I be like a little turtle on their ass, just massaging all on top of them. See, just my body weight alone is like a massage pressure, so I can lay on top of a big girl and just have fun with their big ass. Like, yeah, like I'm for real. I'd be like a baby in a swimming pool. Like I be in that motherfucker on top of their body, like doing that shit. Especially them big girls. That shit be funny as hell. Just see my little ass on top of one of them big motherfuckers. And I'm on that motherfucker with that baby oil, like, yeah. And they like, I'm like, bitch, I know you ain't getting nothing out of this. My little ass ain't doing nothing to you. But if you like it, I'll be all on top of their ass, boy. That's that shit right there. Big girls is fun though, but you really don't get no sexual stimulation or satisfaction out of it. Like I can't stimulate off a big girl. They too big. Shit, you know. They ain't got no shape. They lose vision. I lost sight of what, after ass get too big, it's too big for me. Like I just be like, yeah, you just got a lot of that's a lot of skin. I gotta oil down. God damn. Time to go to work, boy. I'm telling you, man, it's a recession right now, but it's gonna be all right. Income tax season. I make money during income tax season. Yeah. Them bitches dead. Now they feel like they got a little money to spend during income tax season. Yeah, they get rid of their niggas right before income tax season. Cause niggas like me, they be wanting full body, big booty massages. Like I give full body baby oil, hot baby oil. I tell them it's a hot baby oil, full body booty massage. And I massage every part of your body from your feet to the top of your back to your booty cracks. Yeah, I massage. I'm gonna oil you down, baby. I'ma oil you all the way down, all up under your underpits, all around your neck, all on the back of your booty crack. I'ma oil you down, all down. I'ma and see, the thing about that is you gotta know how to massage a woman in between her thighs, around her vagina area. And you gotta know how to slightly massage the vagina at the same time and caress the inner thighs and see y'all got to take my master class for this type of shit. Like, if you don't take my master class, you ain't gonna know how to treat a woman when you go and get a woman out of one of these grocery stores. My method, my master class teach you how to go pick up a woman out of Walmart, Walgreens, uh, the 99-cent store, Dollar General. God damn it, you can get a bitch from anywhere using my methods from my master class on how to shop for bitches. Like, I'm just trying to tell you, like, I got a master class. It's kind of hard for motherfuckers to explain, but I do have some students, some successful students that done paid and paid for the first session of the class. Is 6 sessions in all. The first session is the most important one. It's gonna teach you the tricks and the trades and how to identify and what areas to go to in these stores to find these type of women that will jump in your basket and go home with you. Like, it's not that hard. But if you ever want to learn, I know how to get women, but my problem is wanting to keep their ass. I keep taking them back and getting a refund. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool. You know, a lot of men think, you know, that they be getting lucky. I don't know why men think that they be the luckiest motherfuckers in the world. They'll meet a woman And in they mind, that's the most beautifulest motherfucker. She was a fucking a rock in the sand, nigga. A jewel in a goddamn hard place. She was goddamn. She was, and it was just, and she was waiting on me. Well, these niggas be so infatuated with these crazy ass women, knowing damn well something's wrong with this woman. She 32 and she's single, and she got 3 kids. Something wrong with that damn woman, man. And you just think that God just miraculously you helped you find this woman, nigga. These niggas be so sucker for love, and these women be having their baby daddies and the niggas that they were cheating on with their baby daddy and all kind of shit on the side just because they got a little ass and they look in the mirror every night thinking they the shit. And niggas is all in their DM. They out fucking every nigga. Well, the niggas that they fuck for free. Nigga ain't got no money, they just look good. So they fucked them. They thought they had something until they realized, damn, this nigga ain't gave me shit since I've been fucking. He ain't never bought me nothing. He ain't never did nothing for me. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I ain't gonna talk about it no more. Anyway, you know I was supposed to be going tonight. I was supposed to be going to this show to meet Cat Williams tonight. But the dude that I know that can get me backstage won't answer his phone. I wanted to go down to Ontario and meet Cat Williams. Now I know I can go down there and probably hang out in the back somewhere, and I'll get in. I'll get in. I want to. Y'all think I ought to do that? But see, I'm fucked up right now. I ain't even got no phone. So if I go down to Ontario, even I don't know where I'm going, I won't be able to use my Wi-Fi to use my Google Maps. I ain't got no data. I got, man, only reason my phone works is I'm at the shop and I'm stealing Wi-Fi from the goddamn restaurant over here. But as long as I'm over here, my phone works so I can go live. As long as I stay in my environment, in my circle, I'm safe. But I want to go out in the world, but I can't because if I go out in the world, I'm gonna be out there with my pants down. I ain't gonna have no phone. I ain't gonna have to be able to communicate like I want to. If I get in a situation, I don't want to get fucked up. I just stay where I'm at, stay where I'm safe. You know what I mean? Just gotta stay where I'm safe. I want to go down there. I want to go down there and try to meet Cat Williams. I want to go down there. I ain't trying to get no stage time. I ain't trying to get on stage. I ain't trying to be on the show. I'm just trying to meet the man, Cat Williams. It's as close as I ever been to Cat that I know of. And I've been everywhere in Hollywood. I never was able to meet Cat Williams. You in a whole movie, G. You in a whole bubble, G. Yeah, I'm in a hole right now, though. I'm not mad shit because I'm the type of nigga that bounce back like a basketball, man. I just need a couple of weeks to go by. But this week right here been horrible. Horrible. Hell, I only did 2 haircuts all day. I made $25. That's it. I did a haircut for free. And then I did a haircut. I did a lineup on this guy. I did a lineup and got $25. But other than that, I ain't making no money all day. You said they steal yours. You don't steal the Wi-Fi. They still yours. What you mean? Is Chris Tucker all that or no? You know, honestly, I never met Chris Tucker. And in Smokey and Chris Tucker comedian day, stand-up comedian, honestly, hey, beautiful. Hi. You what's up? That blonde wig you got on. Oh, you working Uber Eats. You need help. She need help. She got on a blonde white wig. That's a gray wig. She got on a gray wig. That ain't a blonde wig. That's a gray wig. She got on an all white wig. She look pretty though. Skinny as hell. Man, let me quit, man. If I ain't trying to take a bitch serious, I don't need to be playing with them right now. I don't need to be playing with myself. My feelings is everywhere right now. I want to put the dick on a motherfucker and don't stop. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a woman worthy of fucking. I can't find a woman that I want to fuck for nothing in my life right now. Never feel. I might see one that I wouldn't mind fucking, and I'll hey, try to break conversation, spark the conversation, get their number, start texting, and these bitches get talking so weird and crazy. Be like, oh, you know what? I thought I wanted to fuck you. I'm cool. And you know, I'm so sorry. Like today, I sent out a mass text to every bitch I was fucking with. Hey, hey. All right. Bitch, shout out to goddamn though. Walking fast with the food in her hand. Her nigga must be out there in the damn Uber Eat car waiting on her ass. She probably doing Uber Eats for a nigga. And these motherfucking bitch. I swear. How you doing? Push that like button. Chevy on 26s. I'm down right now, man. You know what I'm about to do? I'm finna take my ass home. Take me a shower. Come back. That's what I'm about to do. It get harder each year passes to get laid for free. Oh man, no man. I know how to get laid for free, nigga. I got counterfeit money, nigga. Get these bitches some fake. How much you want? 500? No problem. No problem, man. You ought to hear you. When I get them bitches that money in that envelope, boy, I get out the corner, get halfway down the parking lot. Hey, motherfucker, this shit ain't real. I said, it is real. Look at it, bitch. That's a promissory note. Next time I see you, I'm going to give you $500. Shit. I know how to get some pussy. I just ain't struck yet. I ain't really. See, you gotta set it up. That's the only thing. You might lose a little money on buying a room, getting them bitches to come meet up with you and all that shit. But I said I'll bait a bitch up. How much you want? 1,500? No problem, bitch. Now that's the way you get them. Chevy, that's in my master class too. I gotta tell you, I gotta teach you where to get the counterfeit at so you can buy pussy with it. Like save a lot of money. I can get you $1,000 for 100. And yeah, you should be able to fuck about 2, 3 bitches off that $1,000 in counterfeit. You know how to spread your wings and fly, like I did. Boy, that's when you can be real generous with your money. Yeah, how much money? 200? No problem. I give you 200. Shit, show it to me. I got you. And be like, every time, listen, baby. You know how this rule go when they get there. Be like, you know the rules, right? I know you want your money. You want to see your money. Here go the money right here. It's in the envelope. Bam. And what I do, I show them the money, I count it, I put it in the envelope. I say, now, if you treat me well, you say I love you, just say I love you in the process. I'm gonna give you $100 extra. Bam, there you go. Lick the envelope, boom, put it on the counter. You know the business. You pick this up on your way out, bitch. Like, and all you got to do is beat them to the punch. Soon as you get through, run to the bathroom real quick. Beat them to the bathroom. Go and wash your nuts off because they still got to go in the bathroom, wash up. Then you turn around while they washing up. They coming down out the bathroom. You already beating them to the draw. You already going out. You know what, bitch? I'll see you later. Next time I need to see you, I'll holler at you. They gonna grab the envelope. They gonna start busting it open. Right at that time, as soon as they busting it open, that's when you going out the door, nigga. Shut the door real fast. Take off running. Boom, get to your car. Get off. Get on, nigga. It's gonna take them a second. They gonna look at it. They gonna be like, "Oh, it's crispy. Oh shit." See, most of them real prostitutes, real hoes, they smart. They got the money pen. So they gonna go in their purse and look for the money pen. They gonna swipe that motherfucker. When that bitch come back brown, they gonna go, "Oh, this nigga done got me. Oh, this shit ain't real." Like, bitch, I'm gone. I'll be on the 10 freeway by that time. Just remember now, when you out there playing Russian roulette with them hoes, just make sure you got a good pack of condoms, nigga, like Trojans, nigga, because you don't need them. I remember I gave this girl like $300. I gave her 300, and I got on it, and I got on the freeway. I'm hauling ass. She calling me, blowing up my phone. Motherfucker, that shit ain't real. I'm like, it is real. Look at it. It said it's a promissory U.S. note. And I promise you, the next time I see you, bitch, I'm gonna give you $300. It ain't hard, bro. I teach niggas how. I teach niggas all kind of tricks and trades how to win, dog. You gotta know how to win out here on these streets. You bitches be slick. You gotta be slicker, nigga. That's why they call me a trick. I'm a trick baby. Shit. I'm a trick a bitch out of draw. Bitch, I'm gonna trick you out your pussy and give you some counterfeit money. That's why you gotta know how to trick them. Call me a trick, bitch. I done tricked you. Yeah, who's the trick now, bitch? Remember you was calling me a trick? Yeah, I got this trick. You finna give me $300. Yeah, bitch. Who the trick now? See, old niggas be having tricks up their sleeve. We ain't with the bullshit. And I got a little partner, nigga. This nigga gave me some super bills one time. Super bills. All them super bills is the ones though, but they charge a little bit more. He want 500 for 2,000, but they super bills. They real bills, dog. They like $5 bills. Some kind of way he erased them and he put $100 bills on them. And they crispy and they work and they go past the pen. But this nigga here in the feds, he got locked up. He got caught. But when he get out, we gonna get some more. I know as soon as he get out, he gonna make some more. Cause this nigga got rich doing that shit like 2-3 times. He been to the Fed 2-3 times. That nigga gonna get out and do it again. I know he is. How you doing? Snag. You one step ahead. Yeah, you supposed to be. I even give it to him. I give it to. I really give it to the girls a lot. Out of the girls out of Walmart. See, that's when you really get them. This is how you get them dumb. When you get dumb bitches out of Walmart and these stores and shit, you give them that money, and they dumb ass. Some of them, like I had this one, it fucked me up. I gave her, I gave her like 300, and she never called me. And she called me back. So when you coming back to see me again? I'm like, what you mean? She like, shit. I need to see you. I need some more money. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on my way. Now she called on the second time, but the first time I asked her, I said, "What you do with that 300?" She said, "I went to the store. I went to Ross and bought me some shit for me and my kid. Shit, I spent all that in one while." I'm like, "For real?" So she passed on the bill. She went to a store and passed on the bill. Never detected that they was fake. So the second time, she was like, I need a little more money. I got my homegirl. She wanted to do a threesome. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. How much y'all want? She was like, shit, you treated me right last time. Can you do us 800? I'm like, I can give y'all 800 for two of y'all. Hell yeah, I give you 800. But then I called her back. I said, damn, baby, I ain't got but 7. She was like, well, you know what? We'll do it for 7. I'm like, all right, well, cool. Shit, business. So, because I gave her 300 the first time, and I never forget. I had just got a G for my homeboy. I paid $1,000, $100 for 1,000, and I gave her 300. She called me back. Then I told her I'd give her 7, And I went over there and I knocked down her and her friend. Wham, 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 wham. See, I was a little comfortable this time because she was kind of cool with me because she knew that the money was good. So I ended up doing 2 rounds on their ass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tear both of their ass up twice. And so I did. I beat them to the punch and I got the hell up out of there. Her homegirl was the one that detected that the money was fake. This bitch had a money pen and she swiped it and the shit turned brown. And she like, nigga, you gave us some fake money. I'm like, no, bitch. That's the same money I gave you last time. She like, for real? I'm like, yeah. My homegirl said it was fake. I'm like, man, that shit is not fake. The homegirl, no, this nigga done gave us some counterfeit money. That shit ain't no good. I'm like, that shit is good, baby girl. So old girl took the money and she went back to Ross and she spit some more. She said the second time she went in there, the bitch seen the little mark on the paper and she wouldn't take it because her homegirl had marked she had marked them and she seen the mark on them and she said they wouldn't take the ones with the marks on them, but I spent some of them. So she was cool with the little counterfeit. And next time I seen her, I gave her $60 and she was good. You know, I told her now I could be a nigga. I can go buy another 1,000 worth of that counterfeit and give it to you again. But he want $100 for the 1,000. I got $60 right now. I just give you this $60 cash and you can do what you want to do. All right, that'll work, Daddy. Okay, cool. I like professional prostitutes, professional women that'll sell their pussy to provide for their kids. They ain't even prostitutes. They pros providers. That's what they are. They provide. They selling their coochie to provide for their kids. So I like pros providers because they professional. They put the condom on with their mouth, nigga. Start off sucking your dick. You be like, oh yeah, I like you already. God damn. Boy, I swear I done had some of them girls, man, that was just good at what they do. And I swear, man, the feelings that I instantly get when they start, I'm like, damn, I would marry this girl. But in my mind, I'm like, I can't do this. This girl done sucked 1,000 dicks in her life. I can't do this. But damn, this girl, oh, she good. That's what. Boy, it's hard to get a woman you can look at while she suck your dick, boy. I swear it's hard. You know, these valley girls, they be like, don't look at me. I'm like, okay, I got my eyes closed. I got my eyes closed. Maybe. I'm like, oh my God. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I be talking too much shit. I'm telling you. Thinking about going back to this strip club. I tell you, I went to this strip club the other night. One of the most oddest experiences of my life. First of all, I had to go behind a curtain. And when I went into behind the curtain, it was a black room. And it had a spotlight in the center of the floor. And up under the spotlight was one couch. And it was a line of niggas standing against the wall, about 20 niggas already in line. And niggas would walk up and sit on the couch one at a time. And and they would have to wait there for like 10 minutes. And one of the girls would come out the back, and another guy would walk out the back of the room, pulling up his pants. And she'll walk up to the couch and ask, do you want VIP? And she'll take him by the hand and they'll go to the back. About 10 minutes later, another one come out, another man pulling up his pants. You want VIP? None of these girls was sexually appealing. Like none of them was sexual, like sexy at all, like really pretty. And they was skinny and they was tall. And it really wasn't my type of women. And I'm sitting here and I'm watching these niggas. These niggas one by one going to the back. Each one of them coming back, pulling their pants up, you know. And it wasn't but two girls. I'm like, how in the hell this strip club operate with only two bitches? But they was operating. They were 10. And I tell you, man, this is all you get. Ain't no woman coming out dancing. And when you start asking questions about, how a normal strip club operate and what's going on inside of there, like they think you the police and they'll tell you gotta leave. I'm like, what the fuck? Hell no, y'all gotta give me my $10 back. I paid $10 to come in this. No, and that's when security really got mad. They came out the back and they were like, man, you gotta leave the premises. I'm like, what the fuck? Hell, I thought I was standing in line to sit on the couch. No, you gotta leave. You asking too many questions. Are you the police? I'm like, no, no, no. I'm a horny old ass man trying to see some pussy. That's all. They're like, no. Like, and they put me out they kicked me out the goddamn strip club. They thought I was the police. Do I look like the police? Oh, stanky pussy bitches. It cost $10. If I'd have known that shit, I wasn't. I'm like, no, I'm not the police, nigga. No. I'm really in here for entertainment purposes only, nigga. Shit. I wrote this blunt about 5 hours ago. This blunt was better than the first blunt I rolled and smoked a while ago. Nah, I think they was charging $150 to go in the back. So she had to be fucking and sucking. But she only giving them like 10 minutes. And she had to have some good pussy because them niggas were coming right back about that. Both of them. They were serving them niggas fast, like about 10 minutes. Them niggas would have been mad at me if I went back there. That bitch wouldn't have came out till the next morning. I was gonna put the dick on it. Ow! I remember one time I went in the back and told their ass up. Like, I'm gonna put the dick on them. We ain't coming out until the morning. I don't know about the rest of them. That's one thing about when you got a big good dick. Like I call it a big good dick because when I put my dick inside of them, they start acting a whole different way. They grab me and pull me in. They like, oh, I want you to sit that right there. Leave it right there. I'm like, what you mean? Chevy on 26. I respect people that listen to the words that come out my mouth. I'm fucked up right now. Man, you know what I'm finna go make me? I'm hungry. I'm finna go make me a quesadilla. I'm finna go make me a quesadilla. I'm finna go make me a macho quesadilla. Well, I've been eating Mexican food all day. Yeah, but I never did finish telling my story, how I started out this video. This was an NBA story, man. I was talking about, at first I was having deja vu, memories of my childhood and some shit that happened to me. I was like, man, I want to share that story with the world, man, because God did some amazing shit to me that day, man. He pulled me out of a fucked up situation when I've been riding around in a fucked up situation all day. When we was kids, we was in this goddamn deuce and a quarter. I'm just gonna cut it short and get back to the story. We was in a deuce and a quarter. We was riding around. It was a crackhead car. We were riding around and we was trying to pick up girls, and the girls wouldn't get in the car. Then we rode up on this nigga that one of my homeboys in the car that had beef with. And my boy was like, hey, nigga. And that nigga seen all of us in the car together and seen that nigga driving, and he took off running. Oh, man, all hell broke loose. Every nigga in the car jumped out and we chased this nigga. We went across a field. We caught that nigga. We stomped that nigga out, beat his ass down, got back in the car and pulled the fuck off. Boom. Then we see another nigga that one of my other partners didn't like. Big fat nigga. We jumped out on this nigga at the stove, beat his ass. Wah, wah, wah. Punk, we packed his ass out. Bah, 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 bah. Jumped back in the car, got the fuck on. We riding around, we roll up on this other bitch. We in Queenberg Projects. We roll up on this bitch sticking up. She's sitting in the car by herself. We roll up on it. Damn, baby, what you doing? What's up? One of the homies knew her, and she was like a little neighborhood, little, get down. And he was like, damn, come on, girl, get in the car with us, such and such, such and such. Man, fuck that nigga. We know you fuck with that old nigga. Come on, get in the car with us. We're gonna run a train on you. Choo choo. We're gonna fuck the shit out you all night long. Like, that's what we used to tell girls. And they be like, no, I'm with my nigga right now. Maybe later. Like, what you mean maybe later, bitch? If you gonna do it later, you can do it now. Fuck that nigga. Let's go. So my nigga Pistol was on this bitch. And she was like, no, not right now, Pistol. But she would have got in the car with him, but she was with her old school nigga. Like, and at the time we trying to holler at her, her old school nigga come out the store. He like, hey y'all young whippersnapper, what the fuck y'all doing by my car? This nigga opened up his door and he pulled out a 30-06. 30-06, one of them big ass goddamn rifles. Like, nigga, y'all better get the fuck away from my car if I blast y'all bitch ass. Oh yeah. So we pulled off, we smashed out. I don't know why the fuck that old man triggered that car of NWA niggas right then. Each one of us went home and got a pistol. Each one of us, we all went home and got a pistol. And we went back to the project, hauling ass. Soon as we get back down there, the nigga must have known that we was coming. Because he knew the way we pulled off. Okay, my nigga, we'll be back. We told him that. So when we came back, this nigga was waiting on us. This nigga was parked in the middle of the street with his 30-06 in his hand, standing in front of his goddamn car, just standing in the middle of the road. We rolling down the street. We in a deuce and a quarter. Remember, we 6 NWA niggas. We with the business. And the nigga knew we was with the business on our approach. Because we started approaching. We coming up. We see the nigga in the middle of the road. We started approaching. My boy Drac punched that bitch. Whoa! We doing like 70 miles per hour. Finna get on. The nigga seen we wasn't finna stop. He hurry up and jump in his car. And he smash out. And he goes around us and shit. So that's when the chase was on, nigga. We spent that big ass deuce a quarter round. And we got behind that nigga. That nigga was in Atlanta, dude. A 1970, I want to say like a 1980. This nigga was like, he was in some fire though. This nigga had some heat. He had I want to say a 1978 Atlanta dude, two-door Chevy with a 400 short block in it. That motherfucker was running. And we was on his ass though, but we had that goddamn big ass Buick Electra, that 1972 with that 455 in it. Nigga honking his ass. We got behind that nigga. We was on that nigga ass. We ran through this red light, right? When we ran through the red light, the police was coming up to the red light. And he had ran through the red light before we did. We was right behind his ass, on his ass, like rice on gravy. And my homeboy was standing out the window, busting at his ass. He had his granddaddy 22 rifle, pow, 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 busting at him, right? And the police, when we passed up the police at the red light, they seen my boy hanging out the window, shooting at the damn car. So they jumped in pursuit, hit the lights on us. My boy Drac, he busted, busted. And the police behind us. I never forget it. So my boy that was shooting at the nigga turned around, started shooting at the police. Pow, 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 pow. Hit the police car front window tire, and the car flipped over. And so we ended up going around this curve. And when we went out the curve, I flew out the car. Whoa! Boom! Landed in a ditch, tumble. Boom, 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 boom. And I jump up. And my boys and them, they had kept on going. By the time I crawled out the ditch, I get up to the top of the ditch. About 6 police cars come passing, with the lights and stuff on it. They come passing us up with the lights and shit on. I'm standing there like watching the police. I'm like, damn. So I started walking. I just started walking. I'm like, damn, they went that way, so I'm gonna go walking this way. So I started walking. And I'm gonna show you how God miraculously, man, I don't know how he just threw me out that car. But the way I got slung out the car when they hit that block, I came from the inside of the middle passenger seat and I went over my boy's lap and I went out the car and landed, flew into a ditch. Like, I don't know how that happened. And I just got a little thorned up and, little scratches and shit. I didn't really get fucked up. I came right out that motherfucker. But it was just a coincidence how I flew out the car. And just moments later, the police came over came around the corner. And they never suspected me being in the car with them boys or nothing. They ran shot right past me. So by that time I thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna walk this way just to see if I can catch up with them. Like, that's what I thought. Like, so come to find out, my boys and them was in a high speed chase. The police got behind them. Multiple cars got behind them. They were shooting at the police, and they ended up, they had to quit chasing the nigga, and they tried to get away from the police. So some kind of way they ended up going through the country, through this country road called Curve Settlement. And in Curve Settlement, the reason why it's called Curve Settlement is because it have a lot of deep curves going through the country roads. And they trying to drive that deuce and a quarter going down those deep country roads, windy roads, doing 120, 100 miles per hour. And they lost control. And they ended up wrecking. The car ended up being disintegrated. Everybody in the car got thrown out, cast out. Everybody in the car ended up either paralyzed, fucked up real bad. They was all fucked up or they died. Like 3 of them died, and the other 3 was fucked up, paralyzed, fucked up, head traumatized, fucked up. And they've been fucked up for the rest of their life, all of them. But it was miraculous how God threw me out the car, and I was in the car with them all that day. I beat everybody's ass, I shot everybody, and I ended up getting out. I don't know how I got out that car. So yeah, God saved you, Snag. Like you said, I don't know how it happened. I can't describe how it happened. Only thing I know, when them niggas hit that corner, I went flying out the window. But everybody got fucked up. Everybody. My boy Pistol died. Like, everybody got fucked up. And they said that the police shot them. That's why 3 of them died. Like, the police had shot them. Because they were shooting at the police. And when the police caught up with them, when they wrecked the car, they shot them. In Mississippi, man, it'd be some shit. So my couple partners that did survive and live, they told me, said, man, I really, I seen it when the police shot him. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. So, and the crazy shit was the next day, I went walking through the projects where we had went, the last place we were seen all together. And people was looking at me like I was a ghost. They was like, "Wasn't you in the car with them yesterday? Like all day, nigga?" And they was like, they did say only 6 people was in the car. What happened to you? How you get out the car? I was like, man, I can't explain it, but doing one of those dips and turns and whips when we were trying to get away from the police, I got slung out the car and I walked away. And it's crazy because everybody, all my friends, the ones that lived and survived, every time they see me, they looked at me like, man, how did you get out the car, bro? And my boy that was in the back seat that seen me fly out the car, he was like, man, when I seen you fly out the car, I thought you was dead. That the way that dip hit and you flew out the car, you went out head first. I was like, oh, He said, we thought you was dead. I'm like, damn. I'm like, nah, man, that shit threw me out. And I knew how to fall. I knew how to tuck and roll, nigga. I tucked and rolled off into the ditch. When I came out, walked out, the police had passed me up. And I was knocking shit off me. Them motherfuckers had, but that was a story that happened to me for real when I was a kid. And it was like, I can't explain how I got out that car. I just know that, three of my partners or three of my friends that I was hanging out with that day died. Three of them got severely paralyzed, severely injured, head traumatized, fucked up, big stitches across their face. Like, they was fucked up. For the three that survived, they was fucked up. The only three that survived was Jeremiah, Gangsta Wayne, and Marvin. Marvin was fucked up from the brain down. He was brain dead for months. He came back alive. Jeremiah was fucked up he had a whole body cast on, and Wayne was fucked up. His whole face had a goddamn looked like somebody slashed him in the face with a samurai. He was fucked up. He had never been the same. But Drat died. My boy Pistol died, and Ryan died. All them niggas died. But Pistol was my homeboy. That was like out of all of us in the car, man, Pistol was the closest. That was my boy. At that time, man, Pistol was my coolest homeboy at that time. Even though Gangsta Wayne and Jeremiah was my friends, they were childhood partners for life. But I had some niggas that was closer that died. Like, I had a homeboy. And it's funny, man. It's another story that happened to me. I had another partner, right? His name was Doobie. Like smoking a doobie, right? His name was Doobie. And in the beginning, Doobie was, this was one of my partners, man. We was in the beginning of the crack era. We was selling crack and shit. And, Doobie was one of them young niggas. He was a hothead. He was a real hothead. And once we started making money with crack, Doobie started to look down on crackheads. He was real disrespectful, calling them crackheads and shit. Oh, crackhead, I'll beat your ass, nigga, shit like that, right? So one day, we was standing on the block, and this crackhead that came out of a crack house. And we was outside shortstopping. This wasn't even our block. This wasn't even our crack house. This was somebody else's crack house. But we came out. We on the block shortstopping, trying to make money and shit. And Doobie seen the crackhead coming out the back of the crack house, packing a brand new pack of Newports. And he was like, "Hey, bro, let me get one of those cigarettes. Can I get one of those cigarettes?" That's the way he said it. He didn't say it all fucked up or nothing. He was just like, "Man, can I get one of those cigarettes from you?" And the OG that was packing his cigarettes, I gotta describe it, man, because it's funny how he did it. He came out the door and he was packing his cigarettes just like this, fresh pack. Never opened them up, nothing. The dude was like, "Hey, bro, you mind, man? Can I get one of those cigarettes? Let me get one of those cigarettes from you. Let me buy one of those cigarettes from you." That old crackhead looked at that. "You young whippersnapper, I ain't giving you shit. You better go buy your own goddamn cigarettes, nigga. You better support your own motherfucking habit, young whippersnapper." And at that time, me and my niggas, we on the block. And when we on the block with crack, we all scrapped. We got shit. Doobie had a 410 sawed off on it in the sleeve of his jacket. And he was like, "What the fuck your crackhead ass say, nigga?" That was the last words I heard. And from my time I looked around, Doobie had ran up on that nigga and just stuck it to him. Bah! And he shot the nigga like in the nuts. He didn't shoot the nigga in the chest or nothing. He shot the nigga like low, like pow. And that motherfucker reached down, grabbed his goddamn shit, and he dropped them cigarettes. Doobie picked them motherfuckers up. He's like, now, thank you, nigga. Now I got the whole pack. Stupid motherfucking crackhead, bitch ass nigga. I never forget that shit. And Doobie kicked his ass in the face. Like, come on, nigga, you want a cigarette? Like, God damn, nigga. You just knocked the nigga for a goddamn cigarette. Nigga, let's go. I smoked a cigarette while I walked off with this nigga. And next thing you know, we come back about an hour later. We come back to the block. And they like, oh, man, y'all want it, man. Want it for what, nigga? Man, that dude died. The fuck you mean? That nigga didn't die, man. That dude died, man. I'm like, hell no. So, sure enough, the next morning, they ended up raiding my boy Doobie house and they arrested him for murder. The nigga died. But they gave Doobie like 20 years under the old law. And me and that nigga was together the day it happened. I was with the nigga. We walked out on the block together. We left the block together, you know. And he ended up getting 20 years for that murder. So when he got 20 years for the murder, he did like under the old law was 85%. And 85% of 20 years, no, under the old law was 50%. So he ended up doing 50% of the time. I think he did like 65%. That's what it was. The old law was 65%. So he served 65% of the 20 years, which was about 12 and a half years. And he ended up getting out. By the time Doobie got out of prison, I was in prison. Yeah, I was in prison. By the time Doobie got out of prison, I was in prison at that time. And like I said, when Doobie killed the crackhead, we was young, we was firecrackers. He was a couple years older than me. But not knowing that, Doobie had already sampled powder cocaine before. And he knew what powder cocaine tastes like. He had already snorted powder. So when Doobie got out, he started snorting powder again, and the powder escalated into smoking crack. And he started smoking crack. Now, the story be told that when Doobie got out of prison, some kind of way under the laws of the universe, he met my baby mama. My baby mama, my daughter's mama. And when they met, I know for a fact that she told him that I have a daughter and my daughter's son, my daughter's father is named D. And right then, if Doobie was my brother, my friend, or my nigga in any type of way, he would have respected that and walked the fuck away. But no, Doobie had got an eye for my baby mama. And he decided, since I was already in prison, that it'd be okay for him to talk to my baby mama. So he ended up talking to my baby mama. And in the process of him talking to my baby mama, he influenced her to do drugs with him. So my baby mama started doing cocaine. She was snorting cocaine. Then she ended up smoking cocaine. And then he had her selling pussy for her cocaine habit. So I trip out on what happened to my baby mama in the process. And I was in prison. I was hearing about the stories. And nothing I could do about it. But, go to the round table and tell my, my people, my superior people, what's going on around me and what's going, what it is. Like, you know what I mean? And it's funny because, I eliminated, two birds with one stone with that whole situation. I could have got out and killed everybody. But why would I kill a man over a bitch? Oh, I would never. I would never. That would be the last thing on my mind. That would be my last reason. But because of their situation and I knew how it was, and I knew what type of person he was, and I knew what type of person I was, I decided not to even speak on it. Like, y'all know it was foul, so why would you even ask me anything about it? Why would you ask me how I feel about it? Why would you ask me, will I agree about it? Why would you ask me, am I cool with it? You know I'm not. So at the same time, I'm just going to leave it alone and let y'all be y'all. Now that I know what y'all about and what y'all doing out here, And they was doing bad. They sleeping in hotels. They really, when you become a drug addict, you really start going down through there and start doing shit you had never thought that you would ever be able to do or never would do. And it's sad, niggas don't know no better, so they gonna use a woman to the best of their ability to feed or supply their drug habit or to supply they desires. You know what I mean? And a woman gonna do it because they hook. You know what I mean? I ain't mad. But it's sad that two people from my generation that experience what crack cocaine and what cocaine do to people, personally, decided to try it for themselves. Like, that's some amazing shit. Like, I be scratching my head when it comes to people that I know was raised around the perfect example of what not to be like or what to grow, and they grew up and still uh, tried and did drugs. Like, so it must be in your DNA. You must be, if your parents are weak or your parents are weak minded or your parents are followers or doers, it's in your DNA to follow down the same path they go. Like, it's in your DNA, right? I tried my hardest to stick to the script and and believe that that was an example in life for me, and I ain't gonna never go down that route, and I never did. Like, and it's just so sad how a lot of my friends, fell victim to curiosity and ended up on drugs, and I'd be like, man, how did you? But I really think that it's because of the alcohol. I don't drink, so I ain't never allowed one substance to open up my curiosity for another substance to ever even try to enter my body. Like, so I'm cool when it comes to that type of shit. You know what I mean? That type of shit don't. All I want to do is drink a little tequila and fuck, 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 fuck. Let's smoke some weed and fuck, 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 fuck. But I ain't gonna lie. The most exciting times of my life is when I dealt with cocaine, and all the girls, they might like weed. They want to fuck because I got cocaine. And I'm thinking that it's all about me, but it really was about that magic powder that I had, man. That they know that I'm the only nigga that can give it to them like that because I don't use it. I always have it. So if they want to keep coming, keep it in their life, they gonna suck my dick upside down. Like, and that's what I was experiencing when I really thought that the power was me. It really was the drugs that I was selling. And that makes me feel like, you know, it makes you have to think about some of the things that we do as people. You know what I mean? And think that sometimes when you think it's about you, it really ain't about you. It ain't even what you doing. It's about it's all about the satisfaction of what they can what they getting out of it. And if you can't give nobody nothing out of fucking with you, they ain't gonna want to fuck with you. Do you agree or do you disagree? Thank you for pushing that like button. I do got a couple people engaging with me, but I think, do you still stay in touch with the ones alive? No, man. No, I don't. I don't have nobody. Well, I got one partner, man. And it just goes to show how real niggas. I got one partner. And we fell out. We fell out when we was young on one thing. We fell out. And for the respect that we had for each other, we didn't fight. We just broke off. And he did his thing and I did my thing. We didn't fight. We didn't shoot. Just my dog. Like, and this nigga's a stone killer. This nigga's cold hearted killer. This one of my niggas, right? But we ended up clashing. And I'm gonna tell you what he did that made me clash with him. And I'm a nigga of reason and I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm not gonna sit there and let no man do no bullshit in front of me. I don't give a fuck who it is. So my man, my boy, and this is my partner, his name is Damon. And my name is Damon. So this is why we were so tight. And we used to be like, and this is my opposite brother. This is like my dog. Like, this nigga, like, when we was kids, this nigga was 6'5". You know what I mean? I always was a little nigga. But because he knew he could whoop my ass. But the nigga knew I had heart to fight his big ass. That nigga would never fight me. He would always be there for me. He was like my big brother. That nigga always was a real nigga. Well, how we came close as kids was I had another big kid, a real big kid, just like him, that tried to take some of my shit. And even though he tried to take my shit, I tried to fight him. And this nigga, he took my shit and he showed me, nigga, nigga, your little ass ain't getting shit, nigga. And he pushed me. And when he pushed me, I went flying. But my little partner, which was his size, Damon, he seen that shit. He like, no, nigga, you ain't finna take my boy's shit. You got him. And Damon took off on his ass. Now, Damon was his match. See, B Mike couldn't beat up Damon. Damon knocked his ass out. He dropped my shit and took off running. So from that point, and I never forget it, it was some fishing reels. It was some expensive fishing reels too. That's what it was. This little nigga just thought he was gonna take my shit. And I had already let him use my shit, and I gave all them niggas, I gave them fishing reels, like, but this one in particular reel, and it was expensive. This little nigga just decided today, no, nigga, this one here, I ain't giving it back. This one mine, nigga. I'm taking that shit. I'm like, no, you can't take that one, nigga. That's mine. And I had already I gave Damon a reel. I never forget it. And Damon was just a respectful nigga. He was like, man, nah, man, why you can't be grateful with the one you got or be cool with the one you got, nigga? And Damon ended up punching that nigga in the face. He dropped all that shit. Damon told him, man, you ain't get none of this shit. This is my shit. Damon took his shit. So I never forget it, nigga. He took his shit, nigga. And B Mike was out the clique. We ain't see B Mike for years, man. I never, B Mike was a nigga. And he was in my story, he was a fucked up nigga. But we was childhood partners. And like you say, some niggas think that they can bully you, they can pick on you, but some niggas will hold situations that happened to you when you was a child all their life. They'll hold it against you. You know what I mean? And because Damon was one of my powerful, niggas in my army, like Damon was one of my niggas, like one of my gunners. Like when I had my team together, nigga,